Hey everyone, reading this article, Kidnapping Survivors, What Happens When They Go Home? Um, when the news broke Monday that the three women who vanished decades ago has been found in downtown Cleveland, few people could claim to have any idea what was going through their minds of the three women. Um, the California woman who was kidnapped and held for 18 years, sharing her experience in 2011 memoirs, A Stolen Life, is among a handful of people who can. Now, more people wonder how they're going to start their life all over again. Now, these individuals need the opportunity to heal and connect back to the world. Um, and this isn't who they are, it's the only what happens to them. It's the only what happens to um, Joyce Dugard, along with others like Elizabeth Smart and Natascha, whose stories' resilience has been followed by the public for years. They've managed to do their lives since been rescued through oftentimes just incredible. Now, Joyce Dugard was just 11 years old when on her way to school in South Lake Tahoe, California in '91. She was shot with a stun gun, abducted with the aid of his Phillip and with his aid of his wife, imprisonment, faced in a tent in the backyard of his home, abusing her physical, emotionally, and sexually. She had two daughters from his daughters. The first when she was 14. Now, she won a settlement $20 million payout from the state of California for its misstep in her recovery. Now, 33 years old, she is the head of the founder of Jaycee Foundation, now a nonprofit that supports people getting timely support when trying to recover from addiction or other trauma experiences. Um, she was honored with her service just this week of National Center of Missing Children's. Now, same thing as Elizabeth Smart. Um, she also served as a moment ministry. She has Elizabeth Smart Foundation to prevent crimes against children and becoming a leading advocate for missing persons. Now, after studying, after she was studying music in Brigham Young University, Smart became a contributor at ABC News. Just this week, she spoke out against uh, absence-only education while addressing audience at Johns Hopkins University. She recalls been tough that not being a virgin on your wedding was like a chew piece of gum. Her activity was explaining. Um, I thought, oh my gosh, that you threw it all away. And now how easy it feels like no longer worth, you are no longer of value. Now, what would you do even if screaming out and would even make a difference if you're rescued? This is what Elizabeth Smart said. On Tuesday, she sent a positive message to all three girls, Good Morning America, saying they should never feel like their worth has been lessened from any that happened. And I hope that they realize so much ahead they don't need to hold on to the past. And I agree about that. Just it's time. I know it's hard and not looking back. It's now the have time to be with your family that you missed. Start feeling again of friendship with your family and your siblings, your brothers or sisters. Get to know them better again, knowing that you're going to be safe, and knowing that the people who were caught will do prison time. Now, Sean Hornback, same thing. His parents set up a Sean Hornback Foundation in the wake of his initial disappearance, the aid of search for kidnapped children. Now, Hornback, by all accounts, remains active with the foundation. He's largely stayed out of the public's eye. It's been reported that he graduated high school early and attended community college. The young man reaches out to the family, Jaycee Dugard, to offer support after she was found in 2009. In short, PSA, the foundation that same year speaking out for children. There's always someone willing to help, no matter where you are, and beware of your surroundings. Yes, just remember where you are. If there's somebody out there that is willing to help bring these kids home, anybody out there, it's our duty to bring these missing children home so they feel like there's somebody is out there watching them. They want them to come home. Now, like several other, Kate Beers, she went missing 10 years, a Long Island girl. It was a neighbor who abducted her and taped her and put her in an underground bunker. Now, eventually, she earned a business degree. Now, 30 lives with her husband and children in rural Pennsylvania, where she works in insurance salesperson. Two parents who love me, siblings who are amazing, and a husband and two kids. And that's how she put it. Now, Elizabeth Fritzy, I'm sorry if I didn't say it right, but through her life, she revealed about life since her escape. It was been reported that in 2009 she fell in love with her family bodyguard, but Thomas Wagner, 23 years her junior, she and her children, as of 2010, were living in a tiny Australian hamlet kept under tight surveillance and security. She's now 46 years old. Now, Natascha, she wrote a memoir. She disappeared back, her case began back in 98, and when 10 years old, Natascha was abducted by Wolfgang. He is held her in prisoner in a 54 square feet underground bunker. Now she wrote a memoir about her experience in 2010, 3,096 days, and a film version released in German language theaters in March. Now 25 years old, she's included having her own Australian talk show through its own run for 3 episodes. Briefly began the face of PETA, during which the time she said, the animals would if could flee as I did, because life in captivity is full of depression. Provocation. There we go. She now owns her own house, and she was, which was imprisoned, and always kept it from becoming a museum, she said. So there's some things that people have move on. That's good, and I like to see these girls do the same. Being able to come start helping these kids, bring them home, get foundations to help and talk to these children, not to go to strangers and watch what these strangers try to pull them into cars and make sure they know what to say no, run away, and stuff. This is what we need to teach our children. And then plus our internet system here, it's just getting way out of hand how they talk on Facebook and stuff like that, trying to get you caught into a worm hook to get you from anybody's house or off the street somehow. They kidnap you and take somewhere you don't know. But that's all I got, and hope you like the story, and leave me a note. Bye now.